Good evening, good day, grand rising to everyone whenever you get this message. I never expected to share this, my story like this. However, I've been, um, I've been led to do it in hopes that it helps somebody else. I know that in the past I've talked about energy harvesting and how it's really important to protect yourself and how to protect yourself. And the reason why I talked about it wasn't just because of the reading I gave to someone else, the one-on-one reading I gave to someone else who was experiencing it, but also because of my own personal experience. For the last maybe 2.5 years, I myself have been under attack, both from a distance and up close, by people who I'd done nothing wrong to. I'm not a bad person. I absolutely believe that the only power on this planet, well, there are other powers. People can use other things and do other things, which is why people did try to attack me, some people with black magic and other things that I don't dwell in. But I believe in the absolute power of unconditional love, beginning with the love of self. And when I say that, I don't mean an egotistical love of self, but if you truly love yourself and you work on your shadow, which I try to tell people to do on a regular basis, it's very difficult for other people to attack you. Your vulnerability of how you feel about yourself, how you love yourself, and your trust in yourself, and your spiritual team. Your spiritual team plays a huge role. God, your ancestors, your guides, or sometimes your ancestors and others, and the angels that you connect to. All those people, or all those spirits, they do protect you. And I can personally say they protected me. I don't know where I would be today. But I want to go back to my story. I was attacked because I was considered naive and airhead because of the things that I believe. And I believe them because I've experienced them all my life. I've not shared them because I've been encouraged not to, for that very reason, to protect myself. Not that it helped. I wasn't really sharing. I shared a little bit. And because the person thought I was stupid and naive and easy to harvest, I know I'm not the first person that these people have attacked, but they thought I was an easy target. And so they did do things. And unfortunately, my mother was in her last aspects of cancer, so I was preoccupied when it began. But I can tell you, I've heard everything from not just strangers, people that were close to me that I thought cared about me. I've heard, do, and all these other, snarky things from them. When I shared my truth. And so, these attacks have been really hard. My base and some of my chakras, that's where the energy connects to your health. Those things have been, vulnerable. So I believe they tried to attack them. I mean, I'm a healthy person, I'm active, and I found myself with sciatica for 3 months. Other things have happened that I know I did not imagine. I wasn't always by myself when things occurred. People trying to run me off the road, that, you know, I know people were trying to, for whatever reason, they thought there was a benefit to really hurt me. I was gang stalked on a regular basis. Many things happened. I believe people were paid to attack me or try to hurt me personally. I've been homeless for 2 years, pretty much. I'm like Les Brown. I've been living out of my office while I've been in school and working. There's just been numerous things happening. And I have a house. I just can't live in it right now for many reasons. So I want to say all of this to say that I'm not blaming anybody. I forgave them a long time ago, because forgiveness is your first step to freedom. But I also know that along with my spiritual team that protects me all the time, an individual's first line of defense is self-love. I had to learn the importance of love and valuing myself. That's a lesson that took a long time for many reasons. But I give thanks for these lessons because I had to learn how to love myself and put myself first. I was constantly putting other people first. Not because I didn't love myself at all, but I had this misconception about love and how to share love with others, family members, other people who weren't family. I felt it was important for me to roll out the red carpet, whether they deserved it or not, which is casting your pearls before swine. I did a lot of swine, got a lot of energy out of me. And I don't say that out of meanness. I say it because if the person doesn't value enough to give it back, or if they're not in the place to give it back, a lot of people don't know how to share love. And you can love somebody, but you have to love some people at a distance to protect yourself. I didn't do that, which is why a lot of things I experienced occurred. And so I'm saying all this to say, self-love, genuine self-love, the good, the bad, the stuff you have to work on, because nothing is ugly and nothing is bad. It's the stuff you have to work on. It's the things that you have to grow. The part of you that hasn't blossomed yet. Those are the things that you have to work on so that you can love yourself enough to protect yourself from people who try to project their fears and their brokenness onto you. And I may share more in the future, but I just wanted to kind of share a little bit of that today. I wish you a very loving, safe day, evening, whenever you see this, and peace to you in the multiverse. Love.